Hey, what's going on YouTube? Marine X back at it again. Listen, I have a few kits that come with me no matter what's going on whenever I'm on travel. I'm on travel right now. There are always 4 main EDC kits that come with me at all times. You've already saw the International Traveler's Kit. That's more of a survival kit, worst case scenario type of kit. You never know what might happen. I also always carry with me my dope kit or my hygiene kit, which is my EDC kit, my tech kit, and finally, this is what I call my fix-it kit. It's in your face, very combat pack kit from a company I've never really heard of before. Of course, we've heard of Maxpedition, 511, you got Spartan, you got all these companies that are known to be in like the micro EDC pocket organizer type of game. And everything in this kit is what I primarily use for situations when I'm traveling, when I'm in a hotel room. So this is the Roaring Fire Mini Pocket Organizer Pouch. It's a nylon EDC tool pouch with 3 zipper pouches. It's made of 500D nylon, so it's water resistant. It's not completely waterproof. So, if you need to take it out in the rain or something like that, it'll be fine. You can't dump this in water. It will soak through. It does have YKK zippers for each zipper. They're smaller, but they are YKK zippers. It relatively feels well made. I've had this thing for a few months. I've taken it on 3 trips, and opening it and closing it has not been any issues. So the zippers are on each side. So in this very front zipper here, I just keep some emergency cash. Now, I just keep about $60 of emergency cash in this front pocket, just in case I were to lose my credit cards or something like that. I would still have the ability to get to the airport to get my plane home, because my assumption is I have a round trip ticket. We look on the back of the actual case itself. I keep a cigar cutter in here because you guys know I enjoy sticks, and you just never know whenever I'm able to enjoy one of those when I'm out of town. I also keep just a regular lighter in here, big type lighter. I keep this clamped down with a zip tie just so it won't accidentally strike itself. So the pouch itself does have this little loop on the outside you can use to hang the pouch itself, or you can use this larger loop on the side here, just in case you wanted to hang it with a capable carabiner, maybe a smaller version of the Hero Clip. This Hero Clip's a little bit too big for this one, but something similar to hang this pouch. The very front of it does have the hook and loop. So on the front of mine, I just have this little 1776 patch that I have. I thought this was pretty cool. So let's go inside of this pouch itself. Let me give you a full tour. So when you get inside this thing, it is relatively well packaged in this thing. So you can see that this side is completely with the slip elastic bands. And then it has one large slip pocket behind those elastic bands. And it also has a key holder, which I normally do not use. The other side of the pouch itself has a bunch of slip pockets, finalized with a zipper mesh pocket, which is kept down here at the bottom, which I keep a few more knickknacks as well. So the very top portion of the pouch itself, I keep a Leatherman Skeletool. Now, I like the Skeletool, and I also like the Skeletool CX. The CX variant is just black. And the only difference between the two is that the CX variant does not have a serrated blade. This is partially serrated blade, whereas the regular Skeletool does have a partially serrated blade. They're still both capable tools. The thing I like about the Skeletool is it does come with Leatherman's proprietary bit holder. So here you can load Leatherman's bits. They include slotted bits, and they also include some Phillips bits as well. I did go and purchase the entire bit set. The reason I like the bit set is that it comes with just an assortment of bits that you might need while you're in a hotel room, while you're traveling. You got Phillips flatheads, square, Torx, T, just a lot of different options. There's been times when I've been in a hotel room when I've asked them to send maintenance my way, and they didn't come for a day or two, and it was too hard to get another hotel room. So I sometimes need to tighten that faucet myself. I need to tighten that cabinet myself. So I can do it very easy jobs with the Skeletor. Of course, the Skeletor does have Leatherman's built-in 4-in-1 pliers here. So it does have the long nose. It has the regular pliers here in the middle. Then it has the wire cutters in here and wire crimpers. So 4 options in one. And of course, you can access, and of course, with Skeletor, you can access the blade while it's closed. So, and finally, it does have the bottle opener just in case you need that, which has come in handy where I go to hotel rooms and sometimes I'll walk to a convenience store and I'll get a bottle and I have no ability to open it. Well, this gives me that option, and then you could hang this to your belt loop. So we continue moving on with the bag itself. Here I do keep a Fisher's Space pen. I keep it in the bullet pen format. Really handy to have a pen, an additional pen with you. I always have plenty of pens with me, but just having a quick pen to be able to grab. Normally this kit is sitting on the table in the hotel room. So just having this small pen with me is a quick option, is a good thing. I also like to carry a Sharpie with me as well. There are times where I need to leave notes, I need to mark something, whatever the case may be. A Sharpie has come in handy more often than not. Right next to that is a Phoenix LD02. This is an incredibly important kit item that I use, and it's primarily used for inspecting sheets and so forth and so on when I get into a hotel room. First thing I did was when I got to a hotel room, I shined the UV light onto the sheets, and that is going to let you know if there's any weird fluids or anything on the bed. You can see the light here is shining on the back of the pouch, and it's seeing any white hairs. It would show any fluids that were on the bed. So super important flashlight to keep in the kit as well. So as we continue moving on, there is a slip pocket which is behind those elastic bands. So in that slip pocket, I do keep a credit card size Write in the Rain notepad. Now I primarily use this for, I like to tip housekeeping when I leave. I normally will write a small thank you note on here. So, you know, thanks, whatever the case may be. And I'll leave that on the pillow with a tip. So, or if I need to take a quick note as well, I can use this for that. And also, you know, I did take a bunch of duct tape and I wrapped it around an old credit card that I had that was expired. And so now I have just a bunch of duct tape just in case I need to be able to make some type of quick repairs or something like that. On this side here, very, very simple. This is a small ouchie boo-boo type of headache type of kit. Has ointment. It does have Advil, Tylenol, ibuprofen, you know, gauze. Just very, very, very simple kit that may come in handy whenever the case may be. So next to that, the slip pocket that is directly below that, incredibly important piece of kit for me. These are some glue sticks. Now the way I use glue sticks is I normally only bring 2 pairs of shoes with me when I travel. One of them being some work shoes. The other one is normally a pair of like athletic shoes. If I've had occasions where the actual soles of my work shoes have actually began to come apart. Now the only options I have are to go buy another pair or to try to fix them. So I'm able to take glue sticks and actually light this with that lighter and glue the soles of my shoes back together. Very, very niche type of repair that needs to be done, but I will not leave on a work trip without glue sticks for the future, just in case that were to happen again. Below that, of course, pretty much common sense, a sewing kit, just in case I need to make a repair on whatever items I'm wearing. Just very simple, you know, it has some needles in here, some thread, a few buttons. Normally the items of clothing that I wear include buttons with the purchase, so I can just flip the shirt over and grab the button, but just in case I have some additional buttons as well. So that is it for there. At the very bottom in the actual zipper pocket itself, I do keep things to keep things tied down. So I keep some Ranger bands in here. Ranger bands are important just to be able to quickly tie something down or whatever the case may be. So that's really good to go. I keep some zip ties in here just in case I need to be able to make some final cinching down of something. And I keep a little bit of snare wire in here just in case I really want to tie something down and I don't want it to move, but I want to be able to take that tied down item apart later. Zip ties, you have to cut those loose. Ranger bands may not be elastic or expandable enough where snare wire is going to be able to knock that out for me. So now that you can see the entire inside of the pouch itself, it's actually pretty robust. It has a lot of slip pockets here, has that zipper pocket on the bottom. Even behind the zipper pocket is another slip pocket if you wanted to put more items in there or whatever the case may be. It has a little bit of rigidity in the pouch itself. That's what drew me to this pouch. So unlike other pouches on the market, kind of like the pouches by Maxpedition, this one has a little bit more rigidity, which is important for me because this is stuffed in my luggage next to other items. So I wanted to have that rigidity as well. All right, so that's it, man. What do you keep in your travel fix-it EDC kit? Is there anything that I should add, anything I should take away? This isn't overly stuffed. You see I have some empty slip pockets on purpose because this meets a specific use case. And so it's important for me to keep this very specific for the items that I need. Listen, if you're not a part of the battalion, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. We would love to have you a part of the battalion. Don't forget, we are still giving away that Rome Adventure Company 52-liter case. Very, very nice, low-density polyurethane case. Has a drain hole, very, very nice. And if you haven't seen a video on that, make sure you click on the link in the description to check out a video about that. All you have to do is leave battalion down below, be a subscriber to this channel, and that is it. You are in the running to win that case. Make sure that you also go check me out on Instagram. The link is in the description below as a pinned comment, or go follow me on Discord where I like to chat every day. It's the easiest way to get in touch with me. For those of you that are already a part of the battalion, thanks for stopping by. We'll speak soon.